The sky above the ancient world was no longer the same. Clouds swirled like molten metal, and the wind carried a whisper of something dark and unnatural. Humanity had grown arrogant, and the earth moaned under the weight of their corruption. But this was not merely a time of human folly. Hidden from mortal eyes, beings of immense power had descended. Fallen angels, luminous in appearance yet twisted in intent, their desire for dominion and chaos unbound. Uriel, Archangel of the flame of God's justice, hovered above the earth, his wings casting shadows that flickered like living fire across the jagged mountains. His eyes, burning with divine light, swept over the horizon, finally resting on the congregation of the fallen. They had come, they whispered to each other, to corrupt and to breed, to bend the course of creation for their own dark amusement. The angel's fists clenched. The laws of heaven were not for negotiation. He descended silently, the ground shuddering beneath him, the air burning with the scent of ozone and ash. The fallen did not flee. How could they? Their pride was eternal, the defiance a melody to their ears. They turned, shimmering like starlight poison, and their leader, Azazel, stepped forward. His grin was a slash of darkness, teeth flashing against the dim glow of the twilight world. "You come, Archangel, to chastise us?" Azazel hissed, voice smooth as silk, yet edged with menace. "Do you not see that your precious creation trembles under our gifts? They call it knowledge. They call it power. They call it love. Yet in all of it, they fall. Why would God care for such fragile vessels?" Uriel's voice rang out, both thunder and bell, echoing across valleys. "Your corruption ends here. The blood of men and women, innocent and unknowing, cries out. You have twisted the earth, and your children, the Nephilim, walk it as giants of terror. This is not power, it is desecration, and it will not stand." A wind rose, icy and fierce, carrying with it the shadows of the divine. Lightning forked across the sky, illuminating the towering figures of the fallen. Their wings, once glorious, now tarnished and jagged, flared defensively. Uriel raised his sword, not of steel, but of light itself, radiant enough to make darkness weep. "You will answer," Uriel said, stepping closer. "You will answer for every soul you have tainted, for every life you have broken. You have chosen this path, and now it bends toward ruin." Azazel's laughter was a jagged crack in the heavens. "You cannot touch us. You, with your laws and your chains, are bound by the same sky that hides us. We are eternal." The air around them vibrated, as if reality itself braced for the clash of wills. Uriel's light carved through the twilight, a searing line of justice. The fallen recoiled, unprepared for the purity of such divine wrath. For a moment, the world held its breath. Then Uriel struck, not in fury, but in righteous inevitability. Each movement of his sword cleaved through lies, through pride, through corruption. The Nephilim trembled, their massive forms faltering, their cries echoing like distant thunder. And yet, even as judgment reigned, mercy lingered. "Even in your fall," Uriel spoke, "there's a path you may not see, a path of repentance, though few choose it. The earth may yet be cleansed. But know this, disobedience has consequences, and heaven's patience has limits." The fallen recoiled into the shadows, and for a brief instant, silence fell across the trembling land. Uriel rose, wings unfurling, the air shimmering around him. From above, he watched the world of men, still fragile, still ignorant, yet capable of light. His duty was not vengeance alone. It was guidance, warning, a covenant that even angels obey. As he vanished into the clouds, leaving only a trail of fire and light, the earth seemed to sigh. The legacy of this confrontation would ripple through generations, the rise of the Nephilim, the corruption of men, and the ultimate reckoning that would come in the flood. All because the choice of a few angels had bent the course of history, and the vigilance of one archangel had reminded creation that divine justice never slumbers.